1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. How do I even start this video? What's going on, you guys? Affiliate Jumpstart here, and today is a very special day. In case you have not noticed by the title, this channel has officially reached 1,000 subscribers. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I truly appreciate every single one of you that has tuned into my videos and taken the time to, give them a watch. And whether you have been following me for a few months or you just recently found my channel, I just want to say that it truly means a lot to me because at the end of the day, it's you, the viewer, that decides who is worth watching and who you want to follow. And for whatever reason, 1,000 of you out there that I've never met in real life have looked at this face and decided, yeah, I'll follow that guy. But seriously though, words cannot express how grateful I am to have each of you here. So in this video, what I want to do is I want to talk about my journey, how I got into YouTube, and the things that led me to reaching this point. And also, if you are a creator yourself, as in you create videos, and maybe you're not getting the results that you want, you're not satisfied with the views or the subscribers you're getting, please stay with me till the end of this video because I'm going to announce something that will totally blow your socks off. I'm going to do something that I've never done before on this channel, and to be honest, I wasn't initially planning on doing this initially. But I strongly believe that as a small YouTuber, this will help you tremendously. However, this is just a small experiment that I'm doing, and it will only be for a very small group of channels. I'm thinking no more than 4, so you will want to act fast. But with all that out of the way, I want to talk about my journey and how I went from a complete beginner with no prior experience on YouTube to getting my very first 1,000 subscribers within 1 year. Let's get right into it. So I initially started making videos around last summer of 2019. So this is, last summer of 2019 is when I initially started this channel and when I started uploading consistently. Now, bit of backstory, the reason why I had gotten into YouTube was because, well, a few years ago, actually, in fact, around mid-2017, so this is around May 2017, I was working this, very average, bottom-of-the-barrel job that I just did not like. I was working as a bagger in a grocery store. And, you ever, go to your local grocery store and, you see that, very young, 18, 19-year-old kid, that just bagging items at the end of the line, and you could just tell that he just does not want to be there. Well, that was actually me. That was me for about 2 years, a few years back. And, after doing that for quite some time, I realized that, I want to do something else. I want to do something that would be, more fulfilling, where I could have more freedom. I want to have, more options where I could, do something that would actually be, enjoyable for me. And that was kind of when I decided to go online and start doing a bit of research. So I started looking for ways of, how to make money online, that type of stuff. So if you've ever been in a job that you hated, maybe you could, of course, relate to that. I went online one day and I started looking for ways to make money online. And long story short, I came across this thing known as affiliate marketing. So if you aren't familiar with what affiliate marketing is, it's basically where you get paid to promote other businesses, products, and services online. So anytime you refer a customer to check out a product or service, and they of course buy it through your link, you then get paid a part of the sale. So you get paid a commission from that vendor whose product you've of course sold. And the thing that really caught my attention about affiliate marketing is you don't need to have your own product. There is no customer service that you have to deal with. There is no shipping and fulfillment. All it pretty much is you are recommending other businesses, products, and services online. And then you, of course, get paid a commission whenever you refer a customer to that specific business. So that's pretty much how affiliate marketing works. And the funny thing is, when I first heard about this, my reaction to affiliate marketing when I first heard about it, it was very much like that cliche love at first sight. So, you hear that feeling where, you see someone for the first time and immediately, as soon as you see that guy or girl, you're like, oh my God, I need that person in my life. She's the one, right? Well, that, as corny as it sounds, that was kind of how I felt about affiliate marketing. As soon as I heard about it, I'm like, this is exactly what I want to do. This is what I want to do with my life. And just right then and there, within like the next few nights, actually, I went on Amazon and bought my very first personal laptop. So this is the very first laptop that I had. Unfortunately, it does not work anymore. This is like the old Asus VivoBook, or one of the old ones. And I bought this on Amazon for about 200 bucks. So very cheap laptop, but I just decided right then and there, I'm just gonna go all in. I'm gonna get started, and I'm going to do everything that I can to learn, pretty much everything that I could about affiliate marketing. Because in my case, I really wanted to get out of the typical 9-to-5 grind. I wanted to do something different that would be more fulfilling, that I could actually, enjoy doing. So for the next, 2+ years, I would be, on the computer pretty much every single night, oftentimes up to like, 5 in the morning in some cases, where, I would have to be at work, the next morning, and then I would end up sleeping in, and then I would show to work late, late, and then the manager would get mad at me. She would yell at me and that type of stuff, and that was just crazy in of itself, the amount of times that of course happened. So that was kind of embarrassing, but it got to that's kind of just to kind of give you an idea in terms of how crazy I was about really figuring all this stuff out. So the unfortunate thing was for me, the very first 2 years that I was online, I was never really too successful with affiliate marketing. I'd make a few, small, commissions here and there. I'd, every now and then I would kind of get lucky and I'd get, one small commission, but it was never really to the extent that I had really wanted to. So in my case, I always wondered, what is it that these successful affiliates were doing that, I wasn't doing? This is something that was always on my mind. And, after going through from, program to program, promoting all these different things and all that type of stuff, I started to pay more attention to the top earners that were getting the most results. And I started to look at, okay, well, what is it that these guys are doing that I'm not doing? And what I later realized was that each of these top earners that I was following, they all had something that I did not have. And that one thing that they had was they had a loyal following that they built up. So whether that would be on Facebook, YouTube, their own website, in most cases it would be their email list is what they had built up. And that was what allowed them to get results with pretty much anything that they were promoting. So that was kind of what I later found out. And, I was on this video, conference call from the affiliate program that I was in. And the owner of that company at one point said, if you really want to stand out from everyone else, if you want to get long-term above average results, if you want to get those consistent results online, you have to be willing to do things that will put you out of your comfort zone. So one of the things that he recommended to everyone watching that live conference call was getting on video. So I remember hearing that. He even gave this challenge to everyone watching. He said, for the next 14 days straight, upload one new video to YouTube every single day. And I think there were around like 100 or a few hundred people watching that. And I think he also said like, out of, the few hundred people that are watching this, only like 10 of you will actually take action on this. But those of you who do this, you're going to have a huge edge over your competition. So I remember hearing that, and I decided, I remember thinking, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the challenge. I'm going to upload one new video every single day for the next 14 days straight. And so around that time, I also started working this summer job. So I was working in like this outside like obstacle course. It was like this new ropes course that had just opened up. And if you want to get an idea in terms of what that was all about, I'm going to play a short video that I have. So I have a video on my YouTube channel that is not public on my channel, but it's a video of me giving one of these speeches there. So check this out. Alright, welcome to Boundless Adventures. My name is Arie. Before we get started on any of the courses, we'll first need to go over the safety briefing. Alright, so currently right now I'm standing on a platform. We ask that at all times there's to be just a maximum of 3 people on each platform at a time. In between our platforms are the elements. We ask that at all times there's to be just one person on each element at a time. Once you have them both on, you can go across the element. You could either go no hands if you want, or if you like, I think I'm going to fall off this thing, you could hold on to the cable. Back up. If you find that you're going too fast, you could just tap the rope behind you. But one thing I would never recommend is putting your hand in front as you're going, because that can be kind of painful. So that clip that you just saw is a clip of me giving one of the speeches, pretty much explaining how the entire course worked. And that's pretty much what I was doing. I was giving these speeches, I was helping people getting their harnesses on, and that was pretty much the job that I worked last summer of 2019. So I was working there, the weather was absolutely beautiful, and I decided, this would be a really great opportunity to practice getting good on camera. So, I took my mentor's advice, and I decided, okay, for the next 14 days straight, there's going to be one new video on my YouTube channel. So what I decided was every single day that I worked there, about 20 to 30 minutes before leaving, I would take out my phone. So at the time I just had this old iPhone 7, and I would record, like 2 or 3 videos, before actually leaving. Or sometimes I would show up, like early in the morning, like an hour before the place opened. I would sit outside in the nice wet weather, and I would take out my phone and I would just start talking about things that I was learning inside of that company. So this was something that when I first started doing this, I didn't really have much knowledge about how to properly rank videos or how to optimize videos. It was just something that I started doing to kind of get comfortable on camera. So I started doing this for a few months. I kind of got the feel for getting on camera. I got used to it, and then once that work season of course ended, and of course winter started to roll around, I decided that I wanted to keep doing videos, but I wanted to change things up a bit. And that was when I decided to start doing the screen share videos. So the videos where I'd be on my computer screen talking about things like top 5 affiliate programs or something like that. And that was kind of where I made that shift. And at one point, I even made this decision where for the next 100 days straight, I'm going to upload 1 new video. So this is like a crazy thing that I did at one point, which I don't recommend for most new channels, because what's most likely going to happen is you're going to put in all this work. The videos that you make, they're not going to be that good, and you're just going to end up getting burnt out after a while. So that is kind of what ended up happening to me. I was putting in all this work, and I wasn't really getting the views or subscribers that I was really hoping for. So I remember doing this, and for the first year or so, I remember going through like all these different YouTube trainings and all that type of stuff. I must have gone through like 7 or 8 different courses when it comes to growing a YouTube channel. So there were a lot of things that I had of course seen. I was listening to a lot of different YouTube videos, people giving their advice. And the problem that I had with most courses that I went through is a lot of them, they teach the very basic stuff. It's like, okay, target long tail keywords, upload videos consistently, and the more you do this, the more consistent that you are with this, the more you target keywords that no one's searching for, that have little to no competition. Eventually your channel will just blow up and you'll start getting tons of views, right? But in my case, that strategy never really got me that far. I grew a little bit from it, but it wasn't really to the extent that I had really wanted to. Another problem with a lot of advice out there regarding YouTube is that there's a lot of conflicting information as well. You watch one video and someone will say, okay, use the vidIQ plugin to find great keywords to rank for, and then you watch one other video and someone else will say, wait a minute, don't use vidIQ. vidIQ does not give accurate information. Use TubeBuddy instead. They give much better information. Or use Morning Fame, or use keywords everywhere. All these different strategies that people are using to figure out what videos that they make and that type of stuff. And there's all this conflicting information, and what I felt really kept me stuck was I often felt confused and overwhelmed. I didn't really know, okay, well, who do I listen to? What method should I use to build my channel? And all that type of stuff, right? So for the next few months, I was uploading tons of videos, and they were getting hardly getting any views at all. And I just for a very long time felt very frustrated. I remember thinking, well, is this thing actually going to work for me, or is this only for certain people? Is the make money online niche too saturated? Are there too many people making these videos? Why is it that I'm putting in all this work and I'm not really growing? And it wasn't until early 2020, so around February or March of 2020, was when I came across one YouTube training in particular that completely changed everything for me. I came across this one training that, when I started going through it, it just absolutely blew me away, because this training completely went against everything that I had been learning about YouTube prior. It wasn't teaching the traditional keyword research strategy. It taught a different strategy that was much more effective and helped me grow my channel a lot faster. So I began going through that training. I started taking action on it, and I even had the creator of that program at one point. He did a review of my channel, pretty much giving advice and just pointing out a whole bunch of things that I was doing wrong, which kind of really blew me away. So I began to take his advice. I followed the strategy that he was teaching, and within just a few months, from like February or March all the way up until now, my channel went from like 200 subscribers, very low amount, all the way up to crossing my very first 1,000 subscribers. So the way that this, of course, all happened was I was going through all these different YouTube trainings. I was, because, I had this mindset of, I want to really learn everything that I can about when it comes to growing a YouTube channel. So that was kind of the mindset that I had, and I want to learn as many different perspectives as possible and find, okay, what is the most effective strategy? And after, going through lots of different trainings, after, listening to a whole bunch of people, I was able to sift through a bunch of different noise, and I found one strategy in particular that actually worked for me. So if you want to actually learn exactly what the program is that I went through that allowed me to get my very first breakthrough online, I am going to include a link down below, which will take you to a free masterclass you could check out. And that's going to show you exactly what the strategy is that I was, of course, learning that allowed me to get my very first results. But that's pretty much my entire story that I wanted to share in terms of how I went from 0 to 1,000 subscribers. And the fact that I'm even saying that, it just still blows me away. I'm still speechless. I just cannot believe that it happened, that quick. But I just want to say again, thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I truly appreciate every single one of you that has taken the time to watch my videos. But now, if you're on this video right now, and if you have a channel right now that you're trying to grow, whether you are looking to, make money with Google AdSense, maybe it's with affiliate marketing or any other way that you're looking to monetize your channel, maybe you're just doing it for fun, and let's say that you're putting in lots of work and you're not really getting the results that you want, I want to share with you this idea that I've had in my mind that I was initially debating on this, wasn't fully planning on it, but I decided that I want to give this a try because I feel like it will really help a lot of you out there are trying to grow a channel. So keep in mind, this is something that I'm just going to be experimenting with a very small amount of channels, not going to be doing this for a very long time, but I want to try this out because I feel like you'll get tons of value from it. So here's exactly what I have planned. So here's the thing, right? You could have the absolute best videos in the world. You could have the most charismatic personality. You could be sharing the most life-transforming information out there. But if you don't understand how to properly optimize your channel, if you don't understand how to properly set up your channel in a way that will get the views and subscribers coming in, if you don't understand how to properly set up your videos and how to structure them to really get people to watch your videos all the way through and take action, then you're never really going to grow that much in the long term. You grow a little bit from using the traditional methods that a lot of people teach, but without understanding exactly what to focus on to properly set up your channel right and to really get those long-term results, you have to understand how to properly set up your channel and exactly know how to structure your videos as well. So here's what I want to offer to you, and this is going to be only for a very small amount of channels, so I'm thinking around 3 to 5, maybe like 5 channels, probably no more than 5. What I want to do is I want to offer you the chance to get your channel reviewed. Your channel, you watching this, I want to give you the chance to get your channel reviewed by me, Affiliate Jumpstart. So this is something I've never done before on this channel, something that I probably most likely will never do again, and it's going to be a very short series where I'm going to review anywhere from 3 to 5 channels, and I'm going to pretty much go through them. I'm going to give feedback, and I'm going to give you honest advice on how you can grow your channel, how you can improve your results, how you can get more views, how you can grow a lot faster, and potentially get more sales in from your channel as well. So I'm very excited to, of course, do that. Now, all you're going to have to do to have the chance to get your channel reviewed is there's going to be a link down below this video. So the very first link down below this video is going to take you to a survey or some sort of like application thing, right, on surveymonkey.com. And on that, it's going to ask you about 9-10 questions that you're going to want to fill out, where you just want to give me some information on what your channel is all about and what you're, of course, looking to pretty much achieve. So just to kind of give you an idea, I want to actually show you exactly what to kind of expect when you visit that link down below. So what I want to do is I want to go inside of my computer screen, and I'll show you exactly what it is that I'm looking for in order to get your channel reviewed. Again, this is only going to be for a very small group of channels, so you're going to want to act on this fast in order to have a chance of getting your channel reviewed. So I want to show you exactly what to expect when you visit that link down below and what is it that I'm, of course, looking for. So see you in a bit. All right, so when you visit that very first link down below in the description, you're going to be brought to a page that looks like this. So in order to get qualified to get your channel reviewed, you'll just want to go ahead and fill out the questions that are on this page. So the very first thing is, what is your name? That should be pretty obvious. The next thing is, what is your channel link? Now, the reason why I'm asking for your channel link rather than your channel name is because if you have a channel name that is, super common on YouTube, that a lot of other channels also have the same name, then it might be hard for me to, of course, find that. So for that reason, I'm going to ask for you that you provide your YouTube channel URL. And in case if you aren't sure exactly how to find that, all you'll want to do is go over to YouTube, and you're going to want to make sure that you're signed in with the channel that you want to get reviewed. And all you want to do is go over to the top right, where it has your channel profile picture, your channel icon. You just want to click on that, and then click on the option that says your channel. So when you click on that, it's going to take you over to your channel. So that I'm just gonna zoom out for a bit. And all you'll want to do is you're just going to go to the URL at the top of that page. You're going to want to highlight it, and then just press Control-C to, of course, copy that link. Or if you're on a Mac, I believe it's like Command-C is what you'd press. And then you just want to go back to the survey, and then you want to put in your link right here. So Control-V to paste, or Command-V, or there's even the right-click, copy and paste. That's pretty much all you have to do. So just put in your channel link right there, and that way I know exactly what channel you, of course, want to get reviewed. So the next step is you want to put in your Facebook URL. Now, the reason why I'm going to ask for this is because this is where I'm going to contact you if your channel gets accepted. So I'm going to let you know through Facebook Messenger if your channel gets accepted, and that way you'll know, of course, to keep an eye out for it. Because if you happen to miss it for whatever reason, then anyways, you'll just want to put in your Facebook URL. And again, in case if you aren't familiar with how to do that, you just want to go to Facebook, go over to your profile, and then click on where it has your name at the top right here if you're signed in, and then it'll take you over to your Facebook profile. In my case, I definitely need to update this this bio and this banner. I'm definitely not as active on Facebook as I probably should be, but there's a sale I got earlier today. But all you'll have to do is go over to the top, highlight the link at the top, and then just like before, Control-C, copy that, and then come back to the survey, and then you paste that link right in there, Control-V, and then you can move on to the next step. So the next question I'm going to ask is, what is the purpose of your channel? Now, with these questions where it has like the comment box, I want you to be as specific and detailed with your response as possible. The more specific that you are, the more I could help you grow, the better feedback I can give, and I kind of know exactly how I could best help your channel. So what I'm referring to here is who are you serving, what type of videos do you make, and how will they help the viewer? So just kind of put your answer here, be as specific as possible, and just kind of just be honest, just kind of put your main intention with your channel and how you plan on helping others. So that's of course an important step to have. The next thing is, of course, how do you intend on monetizing your channel? So select all that apply is you'll notice that I put there. So if you plan on just getting paid from Google AdSense, which if you aren't sure how that works, it's basically when you reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, you can then get approved in the Google AdSense program, and then that is when whenever someone clicks on a video, that's when an ad plays, and you of course get paid for that. So if you're just planning to get paid with Google AdSense, just select that option. If you're doing affiliate marketing, if you're promoting products online, select that option as well. Maybe you're selling merch, maybe it's Patreon donations, brand sponsors. Maybe you are even planning to sell your channel on a site like FameSwap or Flippa.com, which probably isn't my favorite thing in the world, but I guess that's an option as well. Or maybe another method that maybe I don't know of, and just if that's the case, you just click on the other. I notice there's two options that say other for whatever reason, but just kind of ignore this one. Click on this option if that's the case, and then just kind of specify down in this box right here. The next question is, how much money would you like to make per month from your channel? So what specific goal, what income goal are you really going for? How much money would you like to make per month to, that, you feel could help you live a, comfortable life? You want to have more freedom. Maybe you're planning to, you want to, take more vacations, although probably right now is probably not the best time for that. Or you want to provide better support for the family, or whatever it is that your goal is. You just kind of put that right there, and just kind of also explain, why. What would that do for you? If you can make an extra $5,000 per month from your channel, what would that allow you to do, with that specific amount of money? So just kind of put that in there, be as detailed as possible. And then the next question, which I feel is actually the most important, is what do you feel is your biggest obstacle that is preventing you from reaching that goal? So again, the more specific you are, the better I can help you. So again, be as specific as possible in your response, and that is how I'll of course best help you. And then the next question is, if I end up reviewing a channel, and this is a very important warning that I want to give, I'm going to be very upfront. I'm going to be as honest and upfront about my thoughts. So if I don't like something, I will say it, but it will be with the intention of helping you make improvements. So the question is, are you okay with receiving constructive criticism? So keep in mind, when I review your channel, it's going to be a public video that anyone's going to be, able to watch. And, the main reason why I'm going to have the videos public is because I want everyone to watch these videos and, to, of course, get value from it. Because, there's likely going to be lots of people, applying for this. And if I don't get to reviewing your channel for whatever reason, like if I get too many, applications and I don't get to reviewing your channel, I still want you to actually tune in to the different, episodes in this short series that I'm doing. And, you could take, the advice that I give and see how you could apply it to your specific channel. So that's why these videos are going to be public. It's mainly going to be for other people to, of course, also get inspiration as well, but also to help you make improvements on your channel. So if you are okay with receiving constructive criticism, then you just want to click on yes. If the answer is no, please don't say anything bad about me, I'm very sensitive, I don't like receiving any, bad advice or whatever, or anything like that, then it kind of defeats the purpose of filling this thing out. But anyways, the last question is, are you willing to take action on these suggestions that I provide? First answer, which is the right one, is yes, I will do whatever it takes to succeed. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to, make a change. I'm going to, get the results that I want. And it's going to be by following the advice that you give. Or no, I just want to lay in bed, play video games, but instead I got to get up, go to work, put on my pants, iron my shirt, spend an hour in traffic, you know, and then complain that everything's a scam, nothing works, then again, you're wasting your time by filling this out. So the right answer is this one right here. That's, you know, if you get this answer wrong, then your channel is not going to get reviewed right there. But anyways, those are all the questions that you'll just want to go through and fill out. And then once you finish that, you just click on the submit button. And if your channel gets accepted, I will then reach out to you on Facebook and I will talk more about how it'll, of course, all work right there. But anyways, I really look forward to potentially reviewing your channel. If I don't get to it, then, you know, I apologize. You know, maybe I might do something like this down the road, maybe not, I don't know, but I still want you to tune in to these channel reviews that I'll be doing, because I know that it can definitely help you regardless of, you know, whether your channel gets reviewed or not. But anyways, that's everything that I want to go over in this video. Again, thank you so much for helping me reach my very first 1,000 subscribers. I still cannot believe it. It just still seems very crazy to me. But anyways, hope you got lots of value in this video. If you did, be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Give us a thumbs up if you got lots of value here, and take care.